So how did the success of the Bust It Challenge feel for you? Because I know it wasn't overnight. I know it was like a 3-year journey to that moment, but like, how did it feel? Did it feel overnight when it happened?
Um, yes and no. Yes, because I was only signed for like not even a year, when it went viral. And then I say no, it kind of felt like it took a long time because I put in a lot of groundwork, before I signed. So it kind of felt fast, but it kind of felt slow. But I'm glad it did what it did.
What's the first thing you bought with your first big check?
A car. I bought me a Benz.
Ooh, what color?
It was white. It was white. Yep, I bought me a Benz. That was my first big purchase. After that, I just started buying bags and stuff every day. But yeah.
I love it. Okay. So congrats on the release of your new project, Diary of a Flow Queen. All right.
Yes.
So I love your confidence, but sometimes when you're confident, you get like a lot of backlash. So I have two questions. How do you deal with the backlash and why do you think people come at you about the confidence? And also, what makes Erica the flow queen? What makes Erica's flow special in your own words?
How do I deal with what did you say?
How do you deal with the backlash? Because I know sometimes on social media you pop off and talk your stuff, but how do you deal with that? Because like, do you feel like I'm supposed to be confident? Forget what those people are saying, or and then why do you feel like people react the way they do when you're confident?
Um, I feel like people react the way they do because in 2022 the world is just sensitive. But I'm gonna always be confident and I always believe that I'm the best at what I do because I mean that's just how I feel. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. That's my opinion. So that's how I feel. And then just translating over to Flow Queen. I would notice whenever people would watch my videos, they would always comment and say their favorite thing is my flow and how I switch it up and how it's so different. So I was like, what can I call myself, including the word flow? And I was like, Flow Queen. And it stuck. So like, yeah.
All right, what's the hardest thing about being a female in the music industry?
Um, it's harder for women because it's a male dominant industry. So a lot of times males try to play on that or take advantage or play you like you crazy, because they think the woman may not be as smart. But that's probably the only downfall to it is that it's male dominant, so it's a little bit harder for us.
I love how transparent you are. So you've been open about modifications to your body. So we obviously know that you are in full support of it, but what do you say about like people feel like, oh, when I see somebody else get their body done, it can influence other people. How do you just feel about we're in a world of plastic surgery and modifications? What do you feel about it that influence maybe your decision to get work done?
Well, my situation was never an influence. My situation was me strictly wanting to get my body done because I'm just not a gym girl. So that's just me. But I support it, whether people want to do that or whether they want to stay natural. But in today's world, everybody is just easily influenced by the internet. So I mean, some people do go get it done because they feel like this is what the internet wants to see. But me in particular, I know I wanted to get my body done when I was in high school. So I just finally got the money to do it. Yeah.
All right, so you've sampled some dope hip hop classics on a few records. So who's coming up with this idea to sample it? Was it you? Like you're like these are my favorite records, or as a producer or collaboration? Who's coming up with the idea for these samples?
With Sergeant J, who produced Busted, he came with the idea of the Nelly sample. He actually brought that to me. And then I came up with the Tooth That song. So we did the Pop Lock and Drop It sample on that one. I was like, we got this song with the Nelly. Now we need something else. It's kind of the same vibe. So I was like, Pop Lock and Drop It'll be hard. And we did Tooth That, and Tooth That did amazing. It's still one of my most trending songs. So we doing the right thing, but we just kind of bouncing off of Busted.
There's another one too, right? Another sample. It's
I
Kaya.
got a couple samples. Oh, do it. That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, with that one, I was like, I was in the club one day and I was like, they still play this Kai song in the club. And I was like, it'll probably be hard if I could like put some 808s with that. So I got with Dodo, my producer Dodo, who's also signed a 1501, and he put the drums together and we did it.
Who are some of your biggest influences coming up?
Missy Elliott, of course. I always say Missy Elliott, Lil Wayne, Drake, their whole era, Nicki Minaj, of course. But yeah, if I had to name the top 4 people that I was really listening to as a kid coming up, it would be Missy Elliott, Lil Wayne, Drake, and Nicki Minaj.
So funny. Great segue into my next question. I think you're gonna name some of the same names. Who are your top 5 favorite rappers dead or alive?
Future, Lil Baby, Gunna, myself, and Nicki Minaj.
So who are some female artists that you would like to collaborate with?
I would like to collaborate with Amaretta. She's out here in Atlanta. Um, Glorilla, so hard. Love her stuff. I just collaborated with Glitter Gloss, who's actually
Mm-hmm.
best
Keep
friend.
seeing him.
Yeah, super dope, super sweet. Um, who else have I not collabed with that I want to collab with? I would have to say Summer Walker. I'm gonna just go broad. Summer Walker, Janae Aiko. I love R&B vibe. So yeah, maybe we can get some of them done. We don't know. We don't
You
know.
can. Yes, claim it. It's gonna happen. Let's see. So
Yep.
what are some male artists you would like to work with?
Future, of course, Drake, Lil Wayne, Lil Baby, Roddy Ricch, Ty Dolla $ign. The list goes on.
Who would you like to see in a versus battle?
uh, I want to see the obvious. I want to see Chris Brown and Usher.
I do too. All right, if your sex life was a movie, what would be the title?
Fantasy world.
In 2022, what does Erica Banks look for in a man?
Stability, humor, honesty, loyalty, great hygiene, and no kids.
And no kids. Who are some artists that you're listening to currently?
Basically everybody I named that I want to work with. Basically out of them. Summer Walker, Janae Aiko, Future, Gunna, their whole list. It don't change. It's the same artist.
Now, being an artist from the South, how do you feel about the New York sound? Do you get into it too? Do you like it?
It's not really my style. I'm open to trying it, as far as music, but do I listen to it? No.
Got it. So what's next for Erica Banks? And are there any other endeavors that you like to tap into?
What's next for me? Just continuing to, bounce off of my project, drop the videos for songs off of my project. We just dropped Trick. We have Do It Out. We're getting ready to do Nasty with Bankroll Freddy. So just continuing to just capitalize off of my project.
Are there any other business endeavors you like to tap into beyond music?
Absolutely. I want to eventually act, become an entrepreneur, open up doors for, my own products, my own lines, stuff like that. But later on, though, later on. Right now, I'm just focused on my music.
Education. So how important is education? Because you were going to school to be a nurse, but sometimes people have to take different paths. Sometimes you wake up like, no, this is what I want to do, or you took a different direction and it worked out for you. So what would be your advice to somebody who's in school? Like, just follow your own career path, follow your own journey. Education is important. Like, what would be your message?
I would say to do whatever you feel. Like some people like school, some people don't. I don't like school. But I say if you like it, go. If you don't, find out what else you like. I have to find out what else I like.
So if you could make a classic female anthem record, what females would you put on the record?
I'll put Beyonce, Nicki Minaj, and Miss Elliott.
Ooh, that would be good. That would be good.